When it comes to an important tool, gardeners might think that secateurs or a good spade are really important, but the reality is there's no more important a tool than a good garden hose. Over the decade or so that I spent as a buyer at Bunnings, I learnt a lot about hoses. You know, not all hoses are manufactured the same, and their duration and durability in the garden is affected by that quite significantly, along with things like UV from the sun, but also cold during the winter. And if you've got a hose laying over a driveway and it's run over by the car or even by the wheelbarrow and it splits and it starts leaking water, it completely defeats the purpose of having a hose in the garden. Firstly, hoses left on the ground will deteriorate much quicker compared to hoses on hangers or reels. It's important when you can to avoid a hose being run over by the car or even a wheelbarrow. If it's cold, the hose wall will crack, and as it warms in summer, there'll be leaks and wasted water. When it comes to setting up the right kind of hose garden system, well, instead of having the hose all over the ground like this, why not get a retractable hose reel? These things are absolutely brilliant. The hose pulls out, you do your watering, tug on it again, and it gets neatly tucked back into this. So there's no exposure to sunlight or cold, the wear and tear is reduced, it looks so much better, and let me show you the difference between hoses. Now this has a little window so you can see there's some webbing on the inside, but what that means is when you twist it, it doesn't kink, so you can't actually kink it and stop the water from flowing. Whereas the classic old hose, there you go, it kinks straight away, and this is where you get your splits on the outside. There is one more very special thing about this particular hose reel, and it's this fitting. It is the Australian designed, world famous Hoselink hose fittings. These are so strong, they don't leak, they don't have any problems with regards to breaking, and they carry a lifetime warranty. Whereas the old fashioned ones that we so often see break down in a very short period of time, leak and waste water. Hoselink recognised that that was the single biggest killer of hoses in the home garden. Not only have they solved the problem with the leaking fitting, but now they've solved the problem with a poor quality hose, all wrapped up in a retractable hose reel that comes in a 15, a 20, 25 or 30 metre reel. Now this is ideal for all different size gardens. In this particular case, we're going to pop a 30 metre up on the wall here, and it'll give us access to the whole garden. Setting up for a retractable hose reel is simple. The kit comes delivered to your door with everything except the drill. There's just 4 holes that you have to drill. Pop the screws in and tighten it up. It's that easy. Add your fittings to the hose and tap, and you're ready to go. It couldn't be easier if you tried. Of course, the thing about these hose reels is you order them online and they're delivered direct to your door. That's the great thing. You get the Aussie designed hose fittings, the retractable hose reel, and the legendary Hoselink guarantee. For more information, check out the website.